Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday to you. I'm Christine Pilara. This is Atlanta and Company, and I am so happy you're here. We start the show off with stories that are meant to motivate and inspire you. And you know what? With this brand new year being here, finally, I think we all want to take a minute to smile and just feel the joy that's in our hearts. We got to sometimes peel back the layers of worry and stress and just get to what really matters, and that is helping your fellow neighbor. And someone who just brings a love and light every day is my dear bestie, the one and only Kara Kinnear. Hi, honey.
Hello, my friend. Hi, I love hearing you in my ear. I love watching you on the show, but I'm so happy that I get to call you a friend. And you know what else? You said motivate and inspire, and I don't even think you know what I'm talking about this morning, but you perfectly alluded to the first It's All Good story, because it is motivational, it's inspirational, it's all those things, and it's about a gentleman named Mike. Now, Mike is a 47-year-old man. He has 3 children. 2 of them are in college. His wife is also going to college. Mike owns a staffing company, and a few years ago, he thought, you know what? I never went to school and got my bachelor's degree. I think it's time to do that. So he enrolled in college the same time as his daughter was going to the same school. But here's the kicker. He didn't tell anyone that he was actually going to the same college. So fast forward almost 4 years later, his daughter's graduating. He's graduating. They both get, as you can see, the diplomas, the cap and gown in the mail. He said he just got dressed up in it to surprise his family and tell them all the things he'd been doing in secret. And his wife was really funny. You know, she said, I just thought they misprinted the name on the diploma, and it was actually meant for my daughter. But no, it was actually Mike's diploma too. And what a fun surprise. I also loved that he was quoted as saying, you know, I don't know why I kept it a surprise. I just did. And it was really fun to reveal it to the whole family. He said late at night he'd been working on actual college preparatory materials, and people just thought, his family just thought he was working late into the night, but he was actually
working,
also going to school. So very cool. His daughter Tally, whom also graduated, they both had very high GPAs. Mike had a 3.9. She said, you know, it just shows how committed her father is and how loving he is, and that he has set such a great example. So congratulations, Mike. How cool is that?
Yay. Kara, I could never keep a secret. Yay. Well, you know that. I mean, a joyful secret. I'm like, what was that character? I was texting Trent the other day, because Kate's kind of the same way, Catherine. Kristen Wiig's character on SNL, remember? She's the one who wanted to always, like, you know, blow the surprise. That would totally be me. I could never do that. So I'm proud of you, Mike.
Like, ooh, ooh. Yes. Especially, I mean, can you imagine if you had a long day at work, and then your kids are making you mad or something? Not that your kids would ever do that, but if they did, and you're trying to get your homework done, I mean, how did he not blow it for 4 years? It's impressive. You're absolutely right about that. Super impressive. Okay, so another impressive story we're going to get to is a father named Robbie wanted to share something on social media. So he did, and as we know, these fun things on social media can take off. It's since been retweeted 435,000 times. Here's what's been retweeted. A letter that his son got from a fellow classmate, because his son saw that he was alone during recess, he was alone during lunch, and offered to have that kid sit with them. So he made him not feel so alone. And the letter says, sitting with me outside felt better than anything. Thank you so much. I would like to ask you if I can start joining you guys outside. And Robbie, his dad, said, you know, just such a proud dad moment, and I wanted to share it. And it really resonated with a lot of Twitter users, because they were saying, you know, I'm a kid that moved 7 times, and to see this, that kids are including others, you know, making new friends and starting over can be very intimidating. And this was just a really sweet thing to see. So just sharing a little positivity that, you know, a young child is thinking about others, and lots of other people also taking this, obviously, as a teaching moment to show their kids, to make sure that if somebody seems like they might be alone at school or isolated or excluded, or there's a new kid, to make them feel welcome. So very cool. Robbie, you're doing a good job.
Yes. And, you know, Absolutely. And Kara, it's not even these days starting a new school. Imagine when our kids go back. I mean, they haven't been in with their classmates in almost a year. Everybody is feeling some sort of anxiety, as I mentioned at the top of the show. So to make people feel included and welcomed and loved, I mean, it's really what it's all about, especially with all of us going through this collective, stress. So I love that. And you have time for one more.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Okay, you also said motivation at the beginning of the segment. Now we're going to leave you with a little bit of motivation too, because a French cyclist climbed a tower in Paris on Sunday. And we're going to show you that video right now. Successfully, I should say, 459 high foot. Gosh, Lord, I need to get motivated. All right, this is Aurélien Fautenoy. He's 31-year-old. He's a trail biking athlete. It took him 30 minutes to work his way up the 33 floors in a total of 768 steps without once putting his foot on the ground. This feat took place in the Trinity Tower in the French capital of Paris, like we just mentioned. Pretty cool. Motivate yourself today. You don't have to climb up 33 towers, but if you do, try to do it like Mr. Fautenoy. All right. I'm going to leave you with that, my friend. Happy Thursday to you.
That is incredible. Happy Thursday. I was impressed when I thought he was doing it on foot. I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of talent. I'm motivated. I'm going to work out right after this show. Right after. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to motivate. All right, guys. If you want Kara to share an It's All Good story, please make sure you reach out to us. It's facebook.com/ATL & Co. or tweet us using that hashtag It's All Good.